Hey guys, welcome back. PG Mining 10 here with episode 2 of our season 2 Let's Get Technical Let's Play. Now you're going, okay, you're like really far away from where you left off. Well, yeah, that's definitely true, but it was for the better. I did actually go off in a live stream, and I found a bunch of rubber trees. I believe they were actually over in, yeah, I think they were over there. I didn't actually get all of them, but I did get a bunch of saplings. Now you're going, okay, what is this thing? Well, it is a Thaumcraft kind of hut thing, and it's actually a Thaumcraft spawned dungeon. And let's see, I think I actually have some more, let's see, I think they're maybe in this chest. I actually got some more saplings for the rubber tree, and we actually have 7 of those, which is going to be sweet, and we are actually going to be getting our first rubber from these trees, along with some of the rubber that we actually got earlier. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is going to be how we're spacing these, and I'm thinking we're actually going to do it off in this direction, because we don't want to be so close to that Thaumcraft dungeon. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's place a tree there and then bone meal it. So there we go. That is a rather short tree, but no big deal. We can remove the leaves very easily using the red power sickle, and I love this thing just for that fact. And it is super easy to get the saplings out of these trees when there are some, and we already replenished the one for the tree that we just made, which is sweet. And let's see if we can, is there any, you know what, let's grab a dirt block or so. Let's just grab, yeah, there we go, and then we should be able to dig our way out. And sorry if you guys don't like this. I did actually make the quality of the grass as high as it could possibly go, and I kind of like the way it looks. I don't know what you guys would think about it, but yeah, my computer could do it, so I'm like, you know what, hey, I tried to do some shaders, and they didn't really want to cooperate with me on FTB. If you guys do have any possible way for me to install shaders on FTB, do let me know. I think I'm running about 300 FPS currently. It does fluctuate a little bit depending on where I am, I suppose, but I should be able to run shaders, I think, and I don't think many YouTubers will actually run shaders while doing a Let's Play, so I think it would be pretty cool to be one that does it. Now, I'm sure there are some that will do it, but I thought that shaders were awesome, and when I was on my old computer, I was actually unable to use them because it was just derpy, and I was unable to do it. So, yeah. Now I should be able to do it, and I think that would be really cool. Let's see, we are on the highest settings possible, and we are getting about 140, but my recording software is actually limiting us. I think it's supposed to limit to 120, and it's actually limiting to 140, so I know my monitor can probably only do 30 or so, but hey, and I'm only recording in 2997 because that's what YouTube takes. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a tree tap. If you guys didn't know how to make that, then that was the recipe for it. You can also press R on it, and it is able to see it, or you're able to see the recipe, and that is sweet. What we should be able to do is just run over here and grab the sap out of this tree. Now, you don't want to click on this little spot twice. You may be able to see that, you may not, but it is actually the spot where the resin came from, and basically you're able to try to get more sap out of it, but if you do, you run the risk of actually losing the tree sap spot on the tree. So you definitely probably don't want to do that because you would no longer be able to get sap out of the tree, and that is definitely not a good thing to happen. So what we're going to do is actually run back over to our house and check the resources that we have gathered. So you do see that I have about 45 iron ingots, and yeah, I think that's about all that we have that's going to be useful. But the major thing that you see is diamonds. Now, I did make a turtle in the live stream. In case you guys did not see that, he is sitting right here, and I was actually I actually did a program on how to do loops and stuff, and this was basically what I was running, so there is that. Now, the main thing you're probably wondering is, what is this Thaumcraft hut? Well, I thought it would be kind of nice to, instead of just starting off where we started off last time, you know what? I think I'm in peaceful because I was doing, yeah, I was in peaceful because I was doing the, what was it called? The I was teaching you guys how to do the computer craft loop, and so I went into peaceful because I got blown up by a creeper, but we're going to break into this, and I'm really thinking that we could live in here for a little while. I really hope that we don't get murdered, but we do have a sapphire pickaxe for the pure reason that we should be able to, what are we going to do with it? Oh, what we're going to do is break the spawners or just light the place up. I'm actually thinking light the place up, so let's go see if we have torches, because there's actually a skelly spawner here and stuff like that, and we don't want to ruin that because it is something that we can take to our advantage, and this skelly is chasing after us, and oh crap, there's actually one of these guys. We do not like those things. We might actually die right here because I have no idea how I'm going to kill that wisp, because it is not a very friendly wisp. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is grab this coal, and actually let's grab our other bag, because I believe what we have in our bag is, let's see, let's grab out some wood, which will be allowing us to craft some sticks, which we already had enough for anyways, and now we can grab our torches. So that is great. Let's throw that coal back into our inventory, and we now have our health back. So let's just rush in here and just try to get the place lit up. I don't want to fall too far. I still hear that wisp, and hopefully we should be able to dodge it. And oh crap, I think I just threw the sword. Yep, I threw the sword. Oh crap, and he grabbed it. He grabbed it. That's not good. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it, and we're just going to light this up. We may die. I don't know. Let's run. You don't see me. You can't touch this. All right, run. All right, so we are good. We're going to need another sword, though, or actually we can use this axe probably, and we should be able to go kill that zombie that took our sword. Oh, God, run. Yeah, those wisps do hurt a lot. They do a lot of damage, and let's not let this zombie get us, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to drop any minium shards. I do hear another skelly, though, and you can actually see the wisps on our mini-map, which is probably good a little bit, I suppose, but he's probably going to one-shot us if we do go back down here, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Let's just try to get this place lit up. Let's place this here. Okay, never mind. Let's not place that there. Let's place just a bunch of torches around, and we should be able to get this place nice and lit up so that things stop spawning in here, which is our main goal, as well as actually get our ruby sword back, because we definitely want that back, and this thing is probably going to kill us. But if you continue to move, I'm assuming that it's going to be rather difficult for it to hit us, which will be rather nice. And I think he flew away. Oh god, no he didn't. No, he didn't. He's still right there. Yeah, so let's just try and hit him. Let's jump and do everything in our power to get him killed, because there is loot down below, and that is really what we are wanting. And we are playing, I don't know what we're playing, but we're trying to dodge him. I think he gets more, like his opacity level goes down when we are actually about to kill him, which is nice, and I don't know. Oh god, okay. Alright, so I'm thinking we might be able to go take him. Let's run for it. Let's kill him. Let's kill him in the corner. Okay, holy crap, that was sweet. So we just killed our first wisp. Now, wisps are generally a bad indicator. Now, wisps normally mean that you're probably doing a little bit too much Thaumcraft magic, but for the time being, we haven't done any yet. So let's just grab all of the loot, and I will further explain Thaumcraft magic. So Thaumcraft is a world of wonders, I suppose, and I'm sure that's an overly used thing, but it really is. You are able to make a bunch of magical things. I believe we just grabbed one of them. We grabbed a thaumium pickaxe. Now, these ingots are actually not able to be made by us yet. Now, what you're going to have to do to get started is you're going to need a crucible and a bunch of other things. You're able to put down a bookshelf and hit it with a, what was it that you hit it with? I think you had to make a wand using crystals and sticks, and you're able to make a wand, and then you hit your bookshelf, and that will give you a Thaumonomicon. And from that Thaumonomicon, what you are able to do is actually create a... It basically tells you what you are able to build so far. So we should get started with that, but not quite yet. What we really want to get started with is some of the energy. So I'm really thinking industrial craft. Now we could do, What is the other mod that we could do? Thermal expansion. We could do thermal expansion. We're about to be attacked, aren't we? Yeah. Alright, so we could also do thermal expansion, and we might end up doing both. I really don't know. Holy crap, I really hate these zombies, though. They're from Thaumcraft, the red-eye zombies, and sometimes they will drop brains and stuff, but they are just definitely not good. We just got a minium shard, which is going to allow us later on to be able to craft our first minium stone, and okay, that was really bad luck, and I think we might... Nope, we're not going to die. Let's just run out of here. What I need to do is actually put our bed in here, and from there, we should be just fine, because we can go to sleep when it gets dark, and let's see, I do have our axe out, so let's make a run for it, and if we die, we will spawn right here, but actually, we just broke our bed, so we're going to spawn back way back there, so let's do this, and place our bed in this corner there, and now we are able to sleep. It says we're only able to sleep at night, but it worked for some reason, so I don't know what that was all about. I think it's a little bit crazy, but no big deal. That zombie, or not zombie, but Skelly is still down there, but we are able to easily take him out, and we should be able to grab these chests now. So this is great. As you see, I do have our little beam of light showing where our hut is, which is probably going to be our house for a good while. I really would like to take out these beams here because I feel they're unnecessary, and they make it feel like it's a little bit... Oh, crap. There is actually a node here, I think. We're not able to see that quite yet, but there is a thing called a node here, and I think it's creating a bad aura for us, and it is making those guys spawn, which is most definitely not good because they are a pain in the butt. But the great thing is we are basically living here for the moment, and they are... Okay, now he's invisible. That is really not fair, but all of our stuff is still here, and we should be able to grab it and run, and holy crap, this is not... We need to make some armor, actually. I don't know what kind of armor we're going to end up making, but we should be able to just run for the time being, and I hope that's everything. Alright, so back to what I was saying, we're going to start off with industrial craft. So industrial craft, as you all know, is... Let's see, can we type in IC2? Nope. I did actually add gregtech back in because I kind of want to play with gregtech because I've never really given it a chance. Let's see, is it actually in here? Because I had 64 pages earlier. I have no idea, but let's go ahead, and I'm assuming what we'll want to start off with is actually something called a generator. Now, these are actually going to be a little bit expensive to make for the pure reason that tin is kind of hard to get. Now, tin is going to allow us to make our RE batteries, which are actually rather nice. We have 15 tin. We're going to need 4 for each battery. We're going to need 12 of these tin in order to do what we need to do. So here's what we're going to do. We are actually going to grab out one of our 49 furnaces, which was a mistake, by the way, or I think it was. It might not have been a mistake, but what I planned on doing was using the fabricator in it was in a live stream, and what we were going to do is, use that to see how, we were going to use our cobblestone to see how it worked, and apparently we made a little bit too much, and it was strange. So anyways, let's just wait on this tin here for a little bit, and I would also like to discuss how I was able to move my chest from over where we were to where we are now. Now, there's this mod that I installed that was called what was it called? I don't know. It was like the moving chest mod or something like that, and you can make this thing called the chest tool, I believe. Let's see. Chest, yeah, it's called the chest transporter, and it's made like so. It doesn't interfere with anything, and it's a great mod. It actually works with iron chests now, which is actually super great for us because we are using the iron chest mod, and if you guys don't know what iron chests are, you will most definitely be seeing later, and it doesn't actually just consist of iron chests. It allows you to make many different types of chests, and you are able to limitlessly, well, there is a limit. You can make only a diamond chest, I believe, is the highest. The crystal chest kind of looks cool, and the obsidian chest it just looks like an obsidian block, so I'm not sure what good it does for you. It might be explosion resistant for all I know. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought the iron chests were actually explosion resistant already, so I'm not exactly sure about that. We'll have to figure it out, but let's go ahead and throw some of that in there for the time being because we do need 12, and that should be enough for 12, which is just great. Alright, so as I was saying before we were interrupted, I use this chest transporter, and you're able to carry multiple chests at a time, but you run super slow, and I had to go like 700, 800, I don't even know how far it was. It was a very long way, and I was able to transport the chest. You do run slower, you mine slower, and I don't think you can jump. I don't remember. I didn't do that on the Let's Play, obviously, but, yeah, I did do it, and it took me a very long time to do. As you see, I did get some sticky resin, and I got a ton of bees. Now, bees are going to be awesome, because they're going to allow us to make solar panels, and you're going, what? Solar panels? Okay. Well, solar panels are super expensive now, and as you see, you need a ton of uranium, and obviously, glowstone, because glowstone glows and it goes into solar panels. I don't know why you need glowstone, but you need glowstone and uranium. So uranium's going to be easily made by making, let's see. Oh god, no, nay. All right, but glowstone is going to be, not glowstone, uranium is going to be easy to make after we make these special bees. Now, what these bees are going to allow us to do is make uranium per their death, which is going to be sweet once we get all of the extra bees mods going, and we're going to be able to isolate different genes, and then we're going to be able to make them produce more uranium, and it's just going to be amazing once we get it done. We're going to make them die super fast, and yeah, so that's just going to be super sweet, and I would really like to get some hybrid solar panel making machines. Now, that would be sweet. That's like the end game kind of thing, and I think that's going to be really cool once we get there. So we actually have 15 tin now, so this is actually how you're going to make RE batteries. Now, RE batteries, I think they're actually stackable. We're just going to have to see. We only need 3, actually, so let's go ahead and use the scroll button to get rid of that. But first off, here is what we're going to need. We're going to need to cook up some tin. Not tin, we're going to need to cook up some copper, and, not copper, what the heck am I talking about here? We're going to need to cook up some sticky resin. I finally got it right. I was going to get it eventually, but you have to cook up sticky resin, and sticky resin will actually turn into copper. Oh my god, I can't even say anything right. It's going to turn into rubber, and then from there we're going to insulate our copper with some rubber, and we'll be able to make some copper cables, which is just sweet. Let's see, we're just going to use some wood and turn it into some oak wood planks for the time being, because we don't have all that much, fuel, and that's probably not all that great, but eventually we're going to get a bunch of, oh my god. I knew that. I knew we had coal. I knew that. You didn't have to tell. Okay, I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Come on. We had like 30 coal, and I didn't even know. Alright, so let's just wait a little bit, and I'm getting text messages and stuff and getting yelled at for not replying, but hey, I gotta deal with you guys, and maybe I'll deal with those people later. They can just wait. I don't really care. We just need one more piece, and every RE battery is going to require 4 tin, 2 redstone, and 1 copper cable, which requires 3 copper and 6 rubber. So now we have enough, and we are going to start the process. So let's begin making our copper cables, and there is 6. So you get 1 for each piece of rubber, and you get 2 for each piece of copper, if you want to look at it like that. But now what we're going to do is put redstone in the middle. Now redstone's basically like, think about it kind of like battery acid, if that's how battery acid works. Battery acid holds the charge, I think. I don't know. Anyways, that's basically how I think of it. The redstone goes in the middle, and the tin just holds it in there, and the copper is what actually makes contact with your electronic. That's how I think of it. I don't know, but let's make 3 of these bad boys, and we actually have a good amount of material left over, which is sweet. Let's go ahead and throw this in there, but we also are going to need, let's see, the first thing we really needed was a generator, so let's go ahead and see how that is made, and I'm thinking we're actually going to need another battery for a bat box. So let's see. Yeah, so we have this one. We need some refined iron and an iron furnace. Now, an iron furnace is, you can make it 2 ways, I believe, but I'm going to make it this way. I think the other way may be a little bit cheaper. Let's see. Let's make the recipes. Yeah, it is actually a little bit cheaper. It doesn't use quite as much iron. Let's see. It doesn't use, it's 3 iron cheaper, so I recommend doing it like that. So I don't know why I did it like that, but hey, whatever. I don't really mind. So, generator is going to need some refined iron. So, let's go ahead and place down our iron furnace. Now, do keep in mind, iron furnace are a little bit more efficient than the original. So, let's go ahead and place in 3 pieces of iron. And as you can see, it's going to consume a little bit less of our coal, and it's also going to be a little bit hotter, and we are going to get attacked here in a second, but it's going to run a little bit hotter and burn up your stuff a little bit faster, which is great for our purposes of the Let's Play, most definitely. So let's just wait a little bit for this to get done, and boom, we are done. Let's see what we can do now. Let's grab this, and we should be able to make our first generator. Now, we are going to need, let's see, I think we need one more tin, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make that bat box quite yet, so no big deal, but let's go ahead and take our, what goes on the bottom? The iron furnace is what goes on the bottom, so we're going to have to grab that. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't actually break when you get it, because sometimes they will break. The machines that are industrial craft will break, but the iron furnace is like, just, it doesn't have any electronics in it, so it won't break. That's basically how I look at things. Like the geothermal generator, you can break, and stuff like that. Or actually, can you break? I don't know, you might be able to. But I'm not going to risk it later on. We'll just check it out with a wrench. You'll see what I mean eventually. You won't think I'm as crazy, but let's grab our generator. Now you're going, okay, what does a generator do? Well, the generator is the basis for industrial craft. It's going to allow us to gain power for our awesome stuff. Now, if we really wanted to, we can make a solar panel using or out of this generator, but first off, you really need a macerator. So the macerator is basically going to grind up your ores, and you are going to be able to cook them up, and thus you are able to you're able to double them. So that is always great. And as you see here, yeah, okay, it's a little bit complicated. No big deal. I believe there's like a crap ton of recipes you can do, but we have a wolframium grinder and tungsten ingots. Oh my god, okay, did they really add a use for tungsten? Tungsten nugget, tungsten ingot, block of tungsten, 9 tungsten ingots. How do you get tungsten? Please tell me tungsten isn't... We might be removing gregtech. If that's what tungsten is, then I'm thinking that, you know what, here's what we're doing. I will see you guys in a sec. We are removing gregtech. I'm saying no to that. I will be right back. I will see you guys in a sec. That's just ridiculous. I know there's like 21 minutes, but hey, I'll be right back without gregtech. Peace. Alright, we're back, and it turns out gregtech had nothing to do with that, and I'm an idiot. I just think they upgraded the IC2 recipe. It does look a little bit strange, and I definitely don't want to use wolframium grinders because they are super expensive, and it's just like 3 diamonds, I suppose. No big deal. Diamonds are pretty easy to find now. I do have 15 already, and I actually had 18, I think. I placed some in that turtle down there, and so that gave us some, so I've found 18 so far, meaning, alright, so that's fine, I guess, if each macerator only takes 3 diamonds, and yeah, I think that's fine. That's a fair trade, I suppose, even though it does use advanced circuits. I guess that's fine as well. I don't really see why it does that, and we should be able to save a few, and we use the iron end gates, or whatever we decide to use, so I can deal with it. So what we're going to do first is, now that we have our generator, we are most definitely going to want to make a battery. Now, the battery is going to basically just store all of our stuff. Now, you don't want this battery box because this is actually red power, and it's for blue electricity, or bluetricity, or something. Anyways, let's see. What we're going to want is actually called a bat box. Now, the bat box is going to store about 40,000 EU per tick, I believe, and you're going to need 3 of these. So it actually might be 30. So we actually need 1 more piece of tin, and I have said actually 7 million times. So what I really need is some more tin, and I'm not exactly sure where we are going to be able to find that. So what we might actually make first is, I said actually again, didn't I? What I'm thinking we can do is grab our turtle, and we can make a new mine, and maybe we can wander off and dig a little bit. And I actually did some interior decorating, in case you guys were wondering. I'll just go ahead and show around the house and see how much time we have left after that. So as you see, this is what the sides of the dirt blocks look like. I don't know if you guys mind that or not, so let me know down in the comments section if you like the side of the dirt blocks or not. My video settings are actually like all the way up as high as they can go, so other than the render distance, because there's really no point in doing it. I mean, I can, but I don't know, I just feel there's not really a point in it. Holy crap, we're definitely not getting that many FPS, but it's basically because I'm recording. When I'm not recording, it's just fine on extreme and all of that. Let's see. Can we turn on... We should be able to do that, and that gave us an FPS or 2 more, but I'm thinking we're going to stick to about normal, maybe 16 plus, but I'm liking these settings. It is laggy a little bit when it is switching, but as you see, it went back up and it locked back at what it should have. Do we have, I don't even know where to turn that on anymore. Let's see, performance, chunk. There we go, smooth FPS. I needed that to be on because it just makes a lot more, I don't know, it feels a lot more smooth when you have that on. I don't know if it really does or not, but here is what it looks like now. I made this little cube kind of thing, and you're able to go down. What I'm thinking is what we should do is make like a mine, but we're going to make it in 4 different directions. So there's actually some, let's see, there's sand here, or gravel, I mean. I honestly don't know why gravel is here, but what we're going to do is in a live stream or something after this, I really would like to get our turtles scripted, and we're going to have to figure out how to do that. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on my live stream later on. Now, I am going to live stream probably right after I do this so that we are able to get the most out of our time. But thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys are enjoying this Let's Play so far. It means a lot to me when you guys watch my videos. And yeah, so I hope you guys continue to watch them and tell your friends about my videos because it does mean the world to me when I see new viewers. And I really hope that you guys are watching my live streams as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Mining 10, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.